Welcome to Cooper Sticklett's cave, and right now we got the Pyro Trimac and the Wild Court, the Raho. I already got a spawn off of them. I got some babies growing up. That's the Pyro Trimac, and they have fry. I'm just showing a divider now. They have spawned, and I have fry from them, which are growing, and it was a small spawn, about maybe 30 or 40 babies. But they growing up. They getting close to a half inch now. And here we watching them get back reacquainted. And I had to go through this the first time, getting them back reacquainted to each other because he had Papa. And here is my wild, mostly rare fish in here. I got, not real rare, but I got some wild caught Waros. I got some geophagus. I got some lion's eye. I got some upside down cats. I got some Raphael cats. I got some Synodontis cats in there. I got plecos, albino plecos. I got 2 albino bitchers in there. I got that Demison. That right there is a undescribed wild caught, believe it or not, green tur from Jeff Rapps. Every time I look at that fish, man, I think, is that really a green tur? That's a male and female Waru right there. I'm in the process of moving this whole tank. I'm gonna leave some of the stuff in there, but most of the big fish, the Warus and the Geos and a couple other things like the bitchers and albino plecos. I got a bunch of them. It's about 10 of those in there at like 7 or 8 inches. All this is getting moved to a 75 gallon. Here's the male Trimac. I just took him out. He's all healed up from his little excursion with his female. And he's looking good as ever. I'm just trying to get you a good picture there. There we go. There we go. He's all fattened up. And his fins are perfect. And this is the male. He's nice and fat too. Alright. I'm putting her back in his tank. And she's in her tank. That's the male. And this is the female. And she is beautiful. That's the female. And she get nice and fat too. She going back in there. And her tank. Alright, and that's the Trimac, the Wild Court F1 wheel. This is my latest tank. In the front room, I'm fighting that Blackville algae, and I managed to get it off of most of the plants and off of the face and the back of the tank with just using hydrogen peroxide and a spray bottle when I do a water change. I went away for a while and I was counting the days, so we just gonna call this. I did a 90% water change yesterday, so I sprayed everything. So we're gonna call this back to day 1 because the first application I didn't follow up on that correctly, but we back to day 1 now. As you can see, it is getting fluffy and coming off now that I done sprayed it. But it's off of half of these plants right here. As you can see, the green stalks, and then up at the top you got a little bit of that. So it is coming off. It's off of them. It's off of most of the plants at the bottom. I sprayed all of them. But some plants, it just Anubias, and Anubias back there didn't come off of. And that hairgrass right there, you can see spots where it did come off at the bottom, and it's working its way up. So we're gonna call this again day 1. This is my Reddest latest, and they all I just turned on the light, and they eating right now. It even came off that plant back there. Some, you can see the green on it. That plant was like that plant. You couldn't even see no green. And this plant was completely green. But, alright, now back to day 1, and these are my Reddest latest. Peace.